Hello to all my friends on YouTube. It's shibbyrob here, and this video is going to be an unboxing of a PCGS submission that I recently got back. Today is January 28th, 2023. I got this in the mail this morning. I sent this submission in and it was received by PCGS on October 31st, 2022. So it's been just under 3 months. So they're getting a little bit quicker at PCGS. Still a pretty long wait, but I think the last one was about 4 months. So getting a little bit better. Let's dive into this one and see what we got. Alright. I have already seen the grades on these, so I kind of know what I'm expecting. And it's kind of a mixed bag, but an interesting submission. So let's see, we got a silver colored PCGS case, so that's pretty cool. And then we're gonna, let's see, the tape here. Oops. There we go. I'm going to take this off, and we're going to take the paperwork out of here and flip it around this way. First thing I'm noticing is I saw that there was a new special with PCGS, and the orders that were submitted at a certain point would come with a PCGS holder that holds a slab, like a display holder, and unfortunately there's not one of these in here. I was kind of hoping, because I'd gotten into that time range because of the weight, that maybe I'd get one, but I did not. So okay, so let's see what we got. We're going to start from the back here. The first thing that we're going to show you is I got 2 nickels, and both of these nickels I had from mint sets that I had gotten previously, or from really nice nickels that I had sitting around. And 2 of the better ones I decided to go ahead and send in. Both of these I thought would get pretty good grades and full steps. And so here's the first one. And this one is a 1958D, and it's pretty nice nickel. And this one ended up getting MS66 with full steps. Now this one is a pretty good grade, and it got the full steps designation. Unfortunately, this particular year in that grade is not worth an awful lot. I'll show you the values of these after we get through these. A lot of the other years in the same area range with that grade would have been fantastic. Unfortunately, that one we were really hoping for a 67. Second coin is another Jefferson nickel, and this is one again that I was hoping that I'd get full steps with. And we're going to bring the scope out and take a look at this after we go through the coins and see what we see here. But this one here, we got an MS65, but did not get the full steps designation. So we're doing a little experimenting here with these coins. One of the things is I'm not too great yet at grading certain things, and nickels is one that I wanted a frame of reference. So to have a 65 and to have a 66, one with full steps and one without, they're good for reference for me to try to look through my other nickels and see if I have any others worth sending in. Next up, I had 3 Roosevelt dimes, and the reason I sent these 3 in is all 3 of them were really nice toned dimes. It's a little difficult to see in this camera, but we were really hoping for 67s on these. And this one is a 1958, got a MS66. And the second one, and really pretty toning on this one as well. Again, it's hard to see in this camera, but that's another 66. And this one is got a lot of color in it as well. And unfortunately, another 66. So I have a frame of reference to look at the other coins, but unfortunately, just one grade lower than I was hoping for on all three of those. Next up, we have a coin that this was another experiment. This is a modern quarter, and I sent this in because I had a roll of uncirculated quarters, and I wanted to just go through the roll and find the very nicest one and see what kind of grade it would come up with. And I searched through a roll of these Homestead quarters, and this one was pretty awesome. And of course I'm hoping for a 67 or better, but unfortunately on this one also, MS66. Homestead NP. I think that should say NH or NB, Nebraska. NP. Oh, maybe it's National Parks. Yeah. So that's probably it. Okay. Next coin is a coin that I sent in for a subscriber. This is a coin that was sold in an auction, and it was a pretty awesome, just beautiful coin. The person that bought it wanted it sent in to get it graded. We knew we weren't really sure how it was going to grade, but it's just such a cool looking coin. The person that bought it wanted it graded, so we sent it in. This is a Ben Franklin $50. It's all toned up and just a really awesome looking coin. And I knew this one was full bell lines. I was a little concerned it might be an AU 58, but we sent this one in, and I got an MS62 with the full bell lines designation. And this coin, guys, it's really a striking, amazing looking coin. The camera does it no justice. So the grade's a little bit low, but I think that the person that bought it will be happy because it's just a beautiful coin. It got a mint state grade with the full bell lines, so pretty awesome. The next two coins, I had a couple of Morgan silver dollars that I wanted to send in. Both of these I thought were uncirculated. Both of them I thought were really nice coins. And this is the first one. This is an 1880 S. And this one got an MS63. And then the next one, and this one is an 1880. And this one I thought would get a 63 too, but it ended up getting an MS62. So not bad. I was pretty happy with those, and I am happy with the fact that I'm getting pretty comfortable with deciding which Morgans to send out if they're going to come back cleaned or something like that, or if they come back straight graded. So I'm doing pretty good on those. And then the last coin, this is a coin that it was another one that was a subscriber, and he had bought this coin, and we thought there were problems with it, but decided to send it in just to make sure. So we sent it in to PCGS to get it graded, and this unfortunately is the first coin I've had come back in the body bag from one of my submissions, but we knew that this was definitely a possibility. And this one was a 1797 silver dollar. And we had some suspicions about it, and it came back, unfortunately, counterfeit, made from false dyes. So that was one that we had to get to make sure, just to know for sure. And now the person that owns the coin knows for sure that it's counterfeit. So that's what we have done. Okay, so really quickly, guys, I'm going to bring this up on the screen and show you a little bit about this submission. First up, we got the counterfeit one up here. As you'll see, we still have not gotten the photo grade, which I'm looking forward to on some of these coins. The photo grade is still not in. That usually takes a few days after I receive the coins before the photo grade comes in. But this is the 1880, ended up worth about $105, the PCGS price guide. And this is the 1880S. This one in MS63, $96. So that's about where I thought those guys would be. And unfortunately, the rest of them not worth a lot of money. But it was a good learning experience, and it was a good experiment. The best of the bunch is the 58D, which has a price guide value of $65. But really quickly, I'm going to go over and show you in Jefferson nickels, and we'll go down and look at a similar one. So let's see, we'll go down to about, we'll say 56 is close. So this is the 56 with full steps. In an MS66 full steps, it's $250. The 56D is $1,700 in 66 with full steps. 57 is $625. 57D is $575. The 58 is $4,100. But unfortunately, when you go to the 58D with full steps, it's $65. And that's what we have, right? Yeah, 66 full steps. So you can see that almost every other nickel from this area in that grade would have been awesome. But for this particular one, we really needed the 67. So that's unfortunate, but still a very nice coin. It's a cool coin anyhow. And we definitely learned something, so that's good. Okay, now really quickly, the last thing I want to do is... Oh. I was going to get the scope up, but it's not working. Let me try one more time. There we go. There we go. So I'll bring the scope up. And the first thing we're going to take a look at is the other Jefferson nickel. This is the one that did not get full steps. I kind of thought they both would. As you can see, the steps on this one are pretty good. Let's get it a little bit closer. So, this is one that I thought would get full steps, the 51D. And it got an MS65. And for reference, guys, the 51D 65 is $20, but it'd be worth $65 if it was the full step, and if it had gotten a grade higher plus the full steps, it'd have been $250. So, but yeah, no full steps on that one. But again, learning experience. I'll take a look at that one, see what I can figure out. What was the difference between the two? And then really quickly, guys, I'm going to show you some of these dimes. The toning on them, and this is the reason I sent these in. They're just, I thought, pretty cool looking dimes, pretty nice toning. I enjoy the toning on them. So, pretty cool little group of dimes. There's one. There's another. We got some more dimes we're going to send out. One of the reasons, too, that I sent these ones out is the motto and the dates stood up pretty tall, which made me think they were pretty good strikes. And they looked like they were pretty close to what I would think would be full torch designation. But none of them got that either. So, there's the second one. And then here's the third one. Really pretty color in this one. Again, you see the motto and the date standing up pretty tall. I thought this would grade a 67, to be honest. And let's see, this one, I mean, the bands look like they're there to me on the top. A little bit weak on the bottom, but I guess that's the problem. So that's that. And then the last thing I want to show you guys really quickly, guys, this quarter. And this is why I sent this one in, is like there are just very few marks on it. All the detail is fairly well raised, and I thought for sure this would get a 67. And I don't know what the price difference would be if I'd gotten a 67, but there's a little something on his neck below the ear there. Maybe that was the problem. I don't know if I saw that before. But, oh well, still a nice coin, pretty cool. And then I'll show you guys the color of this Ben Franklin. This is why we sent this one out. It's just very cool looking. Has kind of an antique look, but a lot of color. It's a 1948. And then the same on the reverse, and the full bell lines. Just a real nice coin. So anyhow, guys, that is my PCGS unboxing. Went over a little bit longer than I meant it to, but thank you guys for watching. I hope to have some more unboxing videos coming up soon. But that'll be it for this one. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, have an awesome day.